Good evening everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and we're doing a bit of live stream blundering. You might have been here last Thursday, but yep, we're focusing on Stunt Car Racer on the ZX Spectrum 128K, a game published by Microstyle in 1989, Division 4 and Division 3, but Division 2 was slightly tricky with the roller coaster and the high jump. I haven't done Division 1 yet, which is even trickier. So, the aim is to win Division 1, but I will limit myself to 5 weeks. I don't want this to go on for 100 years. So I've got 5 weeks to do this thing, and this is week 2. Hurrah! I'll be doing it on keys again, so we'll see how we'll get on. I did save my progress from last time, and it seems to have saved okay, which is a pretty good start, isn't it? So this time I'm in Division 2, as we left it off last week, versus the Dodger and Big Ed. So let's see what happens this time as I start the racing season. Hello Rossi Bossy, glad to see you there. Retro Coder, Julie and Gumdio, thank you very much. Right, okay, so it's Nick versus the Dodger. The high jump, middle scenario I don't want to get, well, I want to stay up. Best case scenario I win the league, but it is a bit tricky, right. So, high jump. I think I need to hit about 200 miles per hour around the first corner. If I can nail it the first time when we haven't got too much speed, then obviously we've got a bit of chance. Now, already I'm a little bit nervous. Oh dear, right. So, as per usual, well, as per last week I should say, I'll try and glance at the comments every now and again, but I can't glance, well, probably mainly after the race is over. But, yeah, if I glance at it during the race, I'll probably crash off the course. Here we're gonna go. Here we go. Hi, Neil. We're off. Right, okay. Now, he's probably going to take a lead straight away. Yeah, it's all about doing it the first time, I think. Right, I seem to be in the lead. That's a bit fortunate. Now, let's try and see if we can nail this thing. It's the high jump. If I can do this right first time, we're off to a good... Oh, I've got over that. Try and land it. Right, that's good. Now this track is very difficult. There's a lot of places you can go wrong, but I've got over the first obstacle, so we're off to a good start. Try and get some air over this to clear the two humps together. Right, that looks like that's pretty much okay as well. Okay, right, now let's just try and play it safe. You'll see he's only about 30 to 40 metres behind me, so he might come steaming past at some point. Now this is the only other tricky bit of the track along here. Might have to slow down, try and take the high bit of the bend. Whoa. Stay on the track. Good. Right, okay, so it looks like it's going to be a successful lap 1. Through round there. You get 2 points for the fastest, well, you get 1 point for the fastest lap, 2 points for winning the race. Let's ease off around here. Right, need about 200 here. You need to do it straight. Might be a bit quick. That looks a little bit high, so I might lose some distance on as we plant it. Oops. Where's that going? Okay, so I haven't been out be able to look at the comments for a bit. So, hello if you've just come in. We're straight in here, and oh, he's getting a bit close now. Hasn't landed that particularly well. He's going to come steaming past, I think. Where is he? He's going to be on the outside. He's passed. Man, that was tricky. So, you know, it's very awkward this. Maybe I can get him on the straight perhaps, but we're going to turn into the most awkwardest bend probably in the whole game. Heavy on the brakes, Nick. Heavy on the brakes. Take some high curb. That's a bit low. Right, he was momentarily ahead, but this is going to be a darn close race. Right, okay, so we're going to go into lap 3. It's going to be a bit on the nod this, but in the last, well, I don't think I won this race at all on the last week's one. Right, if I can nail this and then just hold on. Looks a little bit high again. That's very high indeed. Now look at the crack along the top of the car. If that gets to the end, I'm totally wrecked. So I'm in danger of wrecking the car completely here. This is going to be a close one. You've got to preserve your car at the same time. Yeah, I think the car's going to get wrecked here. Let's try and nurse it around. Let's try and nurse it around. Can't afford really to make any errors. We're just like millimetres away. Come on, Nicky. Oh, look at that crack. I don't think we can even get around this last corner. Let's try and really slow it down. Boot it, boot it, boot it, boot it, boot it. We've done it. Race 1. Race 1. There's 3 laps in everyone there. But that was a wonderful start there. Couldn't have got much closer than that. There wasn't much to spare. So we've got, what we got? We got the best lap. Well, that's not the score thing. Let's see. That's just my personals. Yeah, so the Dodger, I've got, the race winner is 2 points. And 1 point for the fastest lap. I wasn't expecting that to happen. That was pretty tricky. Yes, okay, so that was quite good. So let's take a little bit of a breather now, because that's put me in a position. Let's see where the league is at the moment. Oh, that's the only race that's happened so far. So we're going to be versus the Dodger and Big Ed. And I think the Dodger is a little bit quicker than Big Ed. So that bodes well. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to win this league, but hopefully I'm not going to get relegated, because each time I should be getting a little bit so close, wasn't it? So close. Especially when he come past me initially. When he come past me initially, I thought we was in big trouble. Okay, let's have a look. Is the stream cutting out for a few people? Your old gamer Steve says it's cutting out a little bit. Okay. Let's see, I'll just have fingers crossed then. Yeah, everyone's getting the same. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, we'll see how we get on. If it's really bad, I'll save where I've got to and we'll continue it next week. Okay, right. Is it cutting out for everyone? Let me know. Right, I've got to concentrate again here. So we go up here. He's taking the lead now. This is the bit we need to be heavy on the brakes here. Don't catch some air. Yes, we don't want to go up too much. Oh dearie me. Right, okie dokie. Okie dokie. Tell me if it gets too bad, because then we might have to bail, and I'll save it to where we've got. This is going to be rather close, this. Right, heavy on the brakes. And now we can boot it all the way around as soon as I land the thing. Right, okay. Now, can I get round this guy? Yeah, he's very fast round here. I can't do this corner too quick. I've taken the lead, have I? But not by a great deal. It's very close, this. About 10 metres between us. Caught some big air there. He's going to be lower as long as I stay on the track. Right, okay. We're almost side by side here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. If I win this race, the chances of staying up in the league are quite high. At the finishing line. Got a much bigger lead so far. Maybe he's conserving his boost or doing something crazy. Right, round here. Maybe the Dodger isn't as fast as any of the... Oh, I thought I overturned there. Yeah, okay. I think... I don't think I've got out of Division 2 too many times. I don't think I've got out of it at all on the ZX Spectrum version. Got it out on the Amiga quite regularly. Right, don't overdo it. Brakes, brake, brake, brake. You might notice he'll close the gap quite quickly on here. That was quite high. Oh no! No! Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I took that miles too quickly. Oh no! So that just proves it. Oh, that was a mistake. I did have quite a big lead there. So it looks like we're going to split the points. My only chance now is to try and get maybe a fastest lap. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll try and rescue the car this lap, and then try and really boot it around. Okay. So the quickest lap so far is a 1:20.16, which I presume it's either, it must be him, mustn't it? Right. Okay. So let's poodle around then. Mind you, we have to be a little bit careful, because as soon as he crosses the line, I think our opportunity for a fastest lap is gone, really, because I think as soon as he crosses the line, the race is over, and this is lap 2 where we went off the track, unfortunately. But we'll try and boot it around, so that's good practice for next time round, I think. That was a shame. That was a shame after such good start there. But, you know, it's all a learning process, gradually getting better. Hi there, Sam. I've managed to see that. We had a good first race. This race I seem to have gone off the track. But, you know, that's racing. I'm still alive. Right, so I think it's going to come down to the last 2 races and how well the Dodger's done on the other places, I think. Yeah. I'd like to think 1 minute 20.16 is my fastest time, but I think it might well be him. But I did. That was quite promising, that first lap before the crash. I pretty much, I was quite pleased with my speed there, so that bodes well for trying to get up to Division 1. So I was too ambitious with this. I think we need to get down to about 110 maybe. Yeah, just play it really safe on that. I played it too safe then. There we go. It's a balance, isn't it, really? It's a balance. But I do, as I said before, I think once he finishes lap 3, it won't give me a chance to finish my lap. Uh-oh. I think I've got too quick there as well. Oh man, Nick, you need to learn the roller coaster. Where are we? Oops, that's just a... Oh God. Would you like to do this in real life? I don't think so. Right, I'm going to use this as practice then. You never know. It might be kind to give me the fast. It might be kind to give me the fastest lap. One could hope. Whoa! Check out these engine sounds. Oh, I'm making a right mess of this one. Right. Okay. Speed it round. Speed it round. Can you imagine if this was online? You was racing 3 other people on this track. That'd be pretty amazing. Whoops. Yeah, it's being a little bit too cocky round there. Bumping all over the place. Hope you don't get motion sickness. Right. Oh man. It's going to say race lost in a minute, I would have thought. Yeah, race lost. It's not going to give me a chance to finish my my lap, I don't think. So we're going to have to hope that the computer's kind and give us the fastest lap from that first lap we done. But I don't think we're going to do it. Look at that. Look at that, folks. I got the fastest lap. That is good going, isn't it, really? So that is a bit of a bonus. So, out of that, I got the most points there. Hurrah! Hooray! Hooray, hurrah! Okie dokie. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Fastest lap then. So that 120.6 is there. So I've got the speed for that. And after 2 races with the Dodger, I'm top of the table. So the Big Ed hasn't actually raced yet. So 1 win, 2 fastest laps. Okay, now I think, well, I'm not sure. In the Amiga version, the Dodger is quicker than Big Ed. So as long as I don't mess up, talk about setting himself up here. As long as I don't mess up, I should be okay, shouldn't I? Right, so it's Big Ed versus me in the high jump. And these look like the 2 last races. I'd be pleased to if I could check back to the league, but I don't know how Big Ed's done against the Dodger. Right, okay, the jammy Dodger. Right, okay. So it's all about nailing the high jump on the first corner when I haven't got too much speed. That's the main thing. Hopefully he's going to get off to a rubbish start. So this is what blundering is all about. You never know quite what you're going to get. Come on, Nick. You can do this thing. But I don't want to collide with him at all. As you can remember from last time, the whole thing was almost written off. We only had barely, well, we had nothing to play with, did we? Right, Big Ed, get off to a rubbish start, please. That'll be handy. Think we're pulling away. At least I know if I crash, I've got a chance of the fastest lap here. Right, 200 would do us. That looks just about... Oh, is that a bit low? Oh, God. Just about okay, I think. Back on the boost, get some accelerate round this corner. So that's firstly done. That's the most perilous time to take it. Right, try and check the distance that he's behind me. Hit this at full speed, or as fast as we can. Jump over the double hill to land on. That's a little bit. Oh, that's okay. So I'm doing it with like millimeters to spare here. Take this corner here. Now, hopefully, if I can complete the first lap, that'll be the fastest lap anyway. That's what happened last time. Right, watch this corner. Watch this corner. Not too ambitious. Take as high as you can do. Oh God! I always think I'm always on the verge of just driving off the whole of the circuit. Right. So that's a pretty safe lap 1, 52.89. Check to see if he's going to beat that on any other laps. 52.89 is come on, get to 200. Just about okay. I'm making this look a lot easier than it normally is. Nailed it, just about. So this is lap 2. 52.89 is the fastest lap. Come on, Nick. Do. I really should practice this more. Didn't hit it on the rundown, so he's might made a big bit of ground there. But we've got a bit of time to play with, but not enough to drive off the track and come back again. Here we go. This is the most dangerous bit of, well, it's too dangerous bit of the circuit, isn't it? Take it. Oh, that's a bit lower. Whoa. Don't want to do stuff like that. Man, I thought I was off then. So drift it to 41.49. 41.49. Also, I lost too much speed there. That might be just about okay. Just about okay. Is it? We're a bit crooked. We're a little bit crooked, but I think that's going to be okay unless we bounce forward. No, right, okay. So just one last, well, once we get round this corner, of course, one last tricky bit. The car doesn't look wrecked at all. It looks like no. Okay. We've got half a kilometre on him. So just take it easy, but we don't want him to sneak the fastest lap at the end, do we? We don't want him to sneak the fastest lap. Okay, come on. A bit close again. He did it again. He did it again. Oh man, I wasn't too far on the outside. Oh, this looks good. 51.59. We might even go quicker than that. 51.04. Right, so I think I've got this track nailed. He's not going to beat the fastest lap there, is he? He's not going to beat the fastest lap there, for sure. Right, bags of points. Right, so I was quicker than before. I went even quicker. Right, okay, let's read some of your comments there. It's good you get the extra point bonus for the fastest lap. That's right, Francesco. The jumps are pretty scary. And yeah, I did scare you a little bit there. But again, race winner, Nick, 2 points. Fastest lap. So where does this leave us in the league? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so all we need, well I say all we need, is 1 point. We're racing Big Ed. Ideally I want to beat him, but I've got no chance of being relegated now. So it's either going to be this league again next time, or I'm going to get promoted to Division 1. Okay, right. Last time I crashed off the circuit, didn't I, on lap 2? So let's try and bear that in mind. Yeah, okay. I only need the fastest lap. Should I really go for it, or just hold back? Right, okay. Well, it might be a good idea for me to hold back and just try and drive behind him and try and get the fastest lap. But the fastest lap last time was 1 minute. But I'm getting close, so if I don't do it this time, I'm going to do it eventually, I think. Eventually it's going to happen. Right, okay. Heart in the mouth stuff. And the way I went wrong was lap 2, wasn't it? Going up here. Well, I took it too fast to try and gain a bit of a distance. Right, he's in the lead. I might leave him there, actually. Shall I let him get completely out of the way and just concentrate on the fastest lap? Was that the clever thing to do? Might be the cleverest thing to do. Yeah, I think that's what I might do, actually. I won't let him get away too far, because it might be a boo-boo. Right, go down. So he's a bit of a distance. He's a bit of a distance. Just keep the car intact. Oh, that's a bit close to the edge. Well, he's got some massive air there. That must cost him some... Oh, where am I going now? Through we go. If I can get past the finishing line first. Surely I can get him on the outside. This is a risk. I'm on the outside. Oh, he's cut me up. Right, I think I'm past there, aren't I? I thought he was going to knock me off the circuit. Right, that was opportunistic. I think he's going to be with me the whole race here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So the fastest lap last time versus the Dodger was, I think it was a 1:20. So we do something similar to that. We've got a chance. What we're on 1:16 there. I mean, this guy, Mr. Ed, he don't seem quite as quick as the Dodger. 1:21 might not be enough. Right, remember what happened last time. Let's get this down. Let's get this down to about... Oh, that's too slow, Nick. Oh dear. Well, I played it super safe there. Fire on the burners. Right, I think we've got away with that. I'm very slow round here, but I need to be. I don't want to cause any boo-boos here by going off the track. Even now I seem like I'm a bit going fast. Right, okay, so sort of question of now is keeping it on the track. Now, we want to really get round and do a 1:20 or quicker than a 1:20 if we can do, but more importantly stay on the track and stay ahead of him. Where's that going? Nick, that's stickier tyres. Forward we go. Got a fair distance on him. You'll be able to tell by the lap time so far how much of the lap we've got to go. Just keep going. The track is particularly narrow and we're very, very, very high up. Right, okay. Come on, give us a 1:20, please. A 1:20. I'm still being a little bit cautious around here. Which is probably for the best. I mean, you would be cautious, wouldn't you? You would be cautious. So 1:20.56. So that's round about the sort of area you'd expect you might be able to get a fastest lap. And I lost a bit of time here before when I was overly cautious. Is that too fast? No, that's fine. That's fine. That bit alone is probably about a second quicker. The damage across the top doesn't look too bad this time around. But, you know, if you go off this even slightly wonky, sometimes it can catapult you completely somewhere else. Whoa. Okay. Ease this corner here. Oh my word! Oh, I went into that like into a dartboard. That was going to go well, man. Oh my word! I need a doctor with me. What's my heart rate? I should wear a heart monitor on one of these and have it wired up to the live stream so you can see what heartbeats this is. But you know, so close to going off a large number of times. I only need 1 point from this race. Oh my goodness! You better not get fastest lap. Well, it doesn't matter. I need to either win or get fastest lap or both. Either of the two would do me. Got 34 boosts left, but maybe I should just poodle around and not use any of them and just make sure I get to the end in one piece. If I do, then unbelievably I'll be in Division 1. Not sure how long I'll stay there because I'm a bit unaware of those tracks. There's things like ski jump and stuff, but it'd be good to go in there again. Right, and this is week 2 The maximum we're doing of this Blundering series is 5 weeks. So if I haven't won Division 1 in 5 weeks, well, it's just tough luck, Nicky. That should be fine. Boost it round here, see if we can get the lap even quicker. 1 minute, 20.36. Right, that should be enough, shouldn't it? That should be enough. That should be enough. I think we've got it. Hurrah! Hooray! Did. There we go. A race time of 4 minutes 02.35. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. So that's a treat for all you lot watching. Thank you very much. I don't know if many of you saw the first instalment, but this looks jolly good. 10 points. Look at that. So 10 points for me. 3 race wins. And 10 super points. They think it's all over. It is now, Neil. So yes, good. I still can't believe that. That was pretty nifty, wasn't it? Right, okay, so let's see where we are. So promotion for Nick, relegation for Big Ed. That's a shame, isn't it? Right, so now this is when the game gets ridiculously tricky. There's the drawbridge and ski jump are the new tracks on this one. We're versus Hot Rod, which is probably the fastest guy in it. I think WizKid's quite good, but he seems to have got relegated. And Bad Guy, I think he might try and deliberately crash you off the track. Now, drawbridge is awkward because that, like a drawbridge, you've got some ramp going up and down, and you've got to time it, the angle of that one. And ski jump is just, well, it's ridiculous. But anyway, so this might be a practice go, first of all, as we go straight in to the race. Now, in these live streams, the Blundering, I will do 3 seasons each time. So we've done 1 season. Let's see if I can stay up in this season, and it is the ski jump. But a lot of the races have been done so far. Oh, thank you, Retrocoder. That is appreciated. Maybe I can fix some of the holes in my car now. So thank you. Yeah, super chats do keep the channel running, as do memberships and watching as well. So thank you. That's a big help. As we go to the ski jump. Right, okay, so what bit is the ski jump, I hear you say? Well, we'll find it. There, see, you notice there might be a big drop-off somewhere. You've probably clocked it already. It might have been on the, there, you can see it just out the back there. Look where it circles round, going clockwise, and then there's a big drop. Okay. Bad Guy, he's not good. Bad Guy, he little outs, he doesn't pay his taxes, and it looks like the track's made out of a big lump of ice just to make it extra super difficult. Oh man, I'm really unfamiliar with this track. It's probably another one of these ones you can drive. I aced it last time with 10 points. Right, come on, Nick. The Big Boys League. Oh man, now this game is, I've said it a few times, but it's notoriously difficult, notoriously. He goes into the lead. Now, I don't know the track that well, so I'm just going to try and use him as a barometer to how quick we should be going. I'm not quite sure where the ski jump bit is. Just stay on the track, and that'd be a bit of a minor miracle. He's slow right down there, and that's why. Well, that was quite flash. I mean, he drove straight into the corner and held his road holding quite well. Now, looks like we can probably turbo this bit. I don't think this bit is the ski jump. Right, that's perfect. Now, I think the ski jump, I think it's round here. Now, we've got to get the right amount of speed. Yeah, there it is. We're going to go ski jumping, folks. I don't think I've got enough speed up. Come on, quick. Right, we're up in the air. We've got some big air. I think that's that. Oh, it was probably about just we got away with it. We was just a fraction too slow. We got away with it. We was just marginally too slow there. Right, let's boot this round here. That's the tricky bit done. And he's still in my sight. So this is quite good for a recently promoted person into the league. The lap was 51.1 seconds, which I think must have been. He's fast. Oh, I'm off. I was just singing my praises. And we're off. Oh, we're taking a long time to fall. It's good to think about stuff as you fall down. What was that noise? I think someone just dropped some dishes while I was doing the washing up. Oh, didn't practice on that one, did we? Yeah. Oh my word. Oh my word. So the car got wrecked quite quickly there. So this might be a very quick season. So Hot Rod's got 2 points for the win and 1 point for the fastest lap. I wish we did get a bounce bonus, really. Did any of you lot complete this game back in the day? So you can see, oh look, I've got a chance here. Hot Rod's got maximum points, but Bad Guys already had 2 races and got nothing either. But it seems that we are last due to alphabetical order. I really hope that's not the case. Right, okay. So it's good that one guy's getting all the points. That gives us a little bit of a chance. Yeah, a halo would be good, Ross. It really would. Now, drawbridge. This is even trickier. Really should have practiced this. So we might be chucked back into Division 2 at some stage. Looks like this track is cyan coloured. Now you see that jump in the middle. That doesn't stay at that angle. It keeps going up and down, up and down. And it's probably one of the hardest tracks. It's harder than the ski jump, because if you get it on the wrong angle, it can catapult you, well, into the stratosphere, really. You need to get it on its lowest angle. Now, when you actually get onto the jump, it just, well, the Mega version at least, it does fix it so it doesn't get any wider. Right, okay. Retro Coder, back in the day, that's what you would do. As soon as I got promoted, if I wasn't doing the Blundering series, I would have saved it and kept doing this same league over and over and over again. But there we go. Right. So this could be quite brief as well. In my own time, I'm going to have to practice Division 1 because I'm quite confident that I can now Division 2 at some stage, at least stay in that same division. Okay. Right. I don't know quite prepared to get catapulted into the sky. I think that's the drawbridge. Right. It's too much of an angle. No. Right. That's more of an angle than I wanted it to be. And that dictates what speed we're going to go off on it. Yeah. He didn't mind. Oh dear. Right, okay, so we got away with that. It was at such a steep angle, but he went up it anyway. Okay. So cyan track is quite good on the old eyes. I'm going to have to watch. I don't know if there's any trick bits on this where you can jump clean off the track. That's the thing. As soon as I'd done one lap, yeah, I should have done a bit quicker there. That's going to be painful. Yeah, that is painful. Needed a bit more speed there to make the... Oh, we're off somewhere. We're off. Yes, I try to hold it. So we're off twice, which isn't a surprise. Right, okay. Man, this is tough. So a lot of it's going to be dependent. On the last 2 races here, because I think 2 of us are going to be on 0, aren't we? I think. Right. Okay. Maybe we can get fastest lap. I mean, the car's taken about a third worth of damage. Yeah, we might as well throw caution to the wind now, mightn't we? There's a small jump there. Got away with that. It's kicked us forward. Oh my word, straight into the bend there. Doesn't give you too much runoff on this track at all. So it looks like a small jump there, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Then we're going up. Of course, it's very heavy on this. Oh, the car's taking a lot of damage. It's very heavy on the car, this track. Where's that going to go? Every time I get air, I do get a little bit worried. That's like, yeah, well, it's parts of that. It's chucking us all around the shop and keep on the track, keep on. Right, should be able to turbo down here. He's done a 119.66. Whoa. And there's that. So there's a lot of different things there. I'm quite a bit behind, over 2 kilometres. Right, there's a drawbridge. We've got it right at the wrong bit again. Get lower. That'll do. I think about, I don't know, about 110 or just below 140, I think, on that. He hopes. That's fine. So Fastest lap 1:19.66. If we can get round and beat that, we might be able to steal a fastest lap. Before we was going up this too slow. Let's just really boot this. If I've remembered that right. That's it. Okay. Try and save the car at least a little bit, Nick. Yeah, sometimes you don't have to go super fast. It's no, yeah, it's a bit of skill involved here. It's a bit like I don't know what it's a bit like. It's a bit like nothing on earth, is it? A bit like nothing on earth. There's no race like this. I mean, I might be going terribly slow because I don't know the track that well, or I might be doing okay. Oh, we've been chucked up in the air like a rag doll in a hurricane. Brake. Right, I didn't even know what way the bend was going to go then. He's done a 1:12.94, I've noticed. We haven't done a 1:12.94. Yeah, so he's about, yeah, he's got about 6 seconds on us, isn't he, really? Right, so obviously there's quite a lot of this track that I can attack a bit more than I am, and we've caught it at an awful position. We get down here. Yeah, okay. So he's going to get fastest lap and the race win, but never mind. Let's see if we can. The last two races. Let's see what we've learned. See if we can get this back together. I mean, I don't think, although I haven't got any points, it doesn't seem completely out of my reach to actually win this league, but we're quite a bit off it. Just learning the track and knowing what bits you can attack and which bits you need to ease up on a little bit. I mean, I could probably do, let's go full speed on this as a test. Race lost. Oh well, we sort of like knew that, didn't we? So yeah, we've got about 6 seconds to find there, and over a lap, that is quite a bit of a distance. I got my lap record there, which isn't a surprise because, well, it's not bad, is it? 1:20.29. Hot Rod is super fast then. I think they must be the best bit person in the game. Yeah, so look, Hot Rod has thrashed both of us. He's definitely won the league there. Four races won. Yeah, so hopefully Bad Guy is more sort of like my standard. So really, you want some sort of fluke to happen where Hot Rod gets relegated so you don't have to race him. Yeah. Neil, in answer to your question, I've completed Division 1 on the Commodore Amiga, and it does go round again, but the cars are extra super fast. Yeah, extra super fast, but I've never done it on the Spectrum. As I say, I've never ever won Division 2, because the draw rate makes it a little bit trickier there, but that might be just me doing an excuse. Right, okay. So at least we've got to the end of the race, so it's me versus Bad Guy now, and really, it's between him and me who goes down. So, you know, because I think he's doing it in alphabetical order, and because his name begins with B, I should have been called Bad Nick or Aardvark Nick, and then I probably had a better chance. Right, so my go last time on this ended real quick. As I say, it could be my Achilles heel, this one. But, you know, we're back in the seat. Take it easy, be nice and calm, Right. Yeah. Okay. So all we know so far about the form of this is we've both been thrashed by a Hot Rod. Just, is this thing going to drop me or not? Right. I thought it got stuck then. I'd like to see the size of that crane. Yes. Bad Guy versus me. He's let me go in the lead. Oh no, he's in the lead. Right. Okay. So he's dictating stuff. Thought I was going to just drive clean off on my own then. Live, man alive. Man, he needs some practice, don't he? Yeah, he certainly does. Right, now he's got miles away. He's got miles away now. That's not what I wanted. Oh dear, this isn't looking good. This is the ski jump. I thought I mistimed it a little bit. Right, so he's 200 metres ahead, but I can still see him. He's that little dot over there. Might have to risk some boost to try and close this gap. Gap's a little bit more than I wanted it to be. Now I'm driving on a track which I'm unfamiliar with, forcing to drive quicker that I'm happy with. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right, okay, keep an eye on that distance. It was around about 200 metres, but it seems to be growing quite steadily. Out of 160. No. Oh, dearie me. We're down and down. The relegation face-off isn't looking overly good. Nick's no good at ski jump, it's official. Right. Oh, what happened there? It paused. Okie dokie. Hi, Dazzy. Hello, Dazzy. Right, so my only chance now, on this awful track is to try and get the fastest lap, which I can't get because the lap are in. Right, so we're gonna have to try and yes, Rickera Dibley again for sure. Right, I've got to remember that corner where I lose all my distance. It looks like we're gonna head back to Division 2 after this. Oh yeah, the car's wrecked just before. Well, I lasted a bit longer than last time, so it does look like be our last league for this session. After this one, of course, and yeah, hopefully it puts us back in there. So that's looking pretty bad prognosis from staying up. So our only chance really is to try and win the drawbridge there on RACER and fastest lap, and hopefully the computer is kind on us there. Okay. It does keep buffering, does it, Top Shelf Filth? Well, okay. Some other people have said that as well a bit earlier on, so I'm a little bit sorry about that. Internet is a little bit slow, but hopefully I can upgrade it as normal. I did say if it gets too bad, and obviously we can abort, but as I say, we're into a certain distance there. Quite a bit of lag tonight. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Hi, Costado. Yeah, it was all right yesterday, wasn't it, really? It was all right yesterday. Maybe someone else is using the internet that I don't know about. Is it so bad that we should abandon and just continue next week and I should save it, or should we continue? What would you say, oh, you lot there? Because I want it to be okay to watch there, as been good other weeks. What do you think? Continue or save and continue next week? Looks like we are going to go to Division 2. It's not that bad. Okay, if we did, you can still enjoy it with the leg. Okay, that's fine. Let me know if it does get too bad, because it always gives me a chance to practice and come back. Let's go. So the drawbridge again. This last time we were about 6 seconds slower than what was his name? Hot Rod. That's it. It's not that bad. Okay, thanks, Top Shelf. So I did think this was going to happen with our first foray into Division 1. We're pretty much, well, I like to say, I'm pretty much getting my butt kicked. But as I say, it looks like we're going to be a lot of going up from Division 2 to Division 1 and yo-yoing. But as I said, I've given myself a maximum of 5 weeks to win the whole thing. If I do it, great. If I don't do it, well, there we go. But if I keep yo-yoing in Division 1, Division 2, that's going to bode quite well, isn't it? So, here we go on the drawbridge. Okay. That's the worst thing I can think of. Right, okay. There's the drawbridge. We know it's going to stay at an angle as soon as we drive on it. That's too steep, Nicky. Oh, as Britney Spears said, oops, he done it again. Well, it's the same for him. He's gone off. Oh, God, I don't like the angle he's gone off. Right, that's okay. Let's drive underneath him. No. Yes. Rickera Dibley reference. No, okay. I didn't manage to get past him there. You can't drive through him, unfortunately. We've both got square wheels, so we're both in the same sort of boat. Imagine doing this to square wheels. I'm surprised it isn't as bumpy, bumpier than it really is. He jumped a bit further there. Right, outcome. Let's just see if we can just gradually master these tracks. I think I went off on both of them before. There's obviously a bit where I'm going wrong each time. Well, obviously, Nick. Right, but this looks closer than I was with Hot Rod, so that's something. On the first one, whoops! On the first one last week, I just zipped through the first few leagues like there's nobody's business. With racing people like Roadhog and Jumping Jack. Jumping Jack Flash, he was the gas. Don't know if he had any gas. Nick, stop talking stupid and concentrate on the road. This is serious stuff. Right, I will. I can't remember this bit of the track. Right, okay. It's always good to test your car. This is in Formula 1. This is like Formula 1 where I've done no testing. What? Oh, he's got a huge gap now. So obviously there's bits where I can just super speed it, which I haven't been doing so. Got lots of boosts. 50. I don't give you over 50 boosts for no reason. Right, don't go off this at an angle. Oh, that went a bit. We closed a big gap. The gap there. He did a 119.66. I did a 21.06. But I have closed on him quite a lot. Okay, that's interesting. I'm much quicker on the first bit of the course. Oh, it's again. That's rubbish for both of us. Oh God. Why does it keep going so ridiculously high? Yeah, that's terrible for both of us. What's going to happen? Now, the opponent never drives off the track. I've never seen the opponent on any version drive off the track at all. Oh, come on. Just pull to one side, sir, so I can go past. No, we know he's quicker on this bit of the track than me. We know this. But I'm quicker on the last bit. So, you know. Hopefully that's the same with all the racers in this thing. So if I can get remotely near, then I've got a good chance, as long as I can stay on the track as well. And the car doesn't wreck itself. There's a lot of ifs and buts here. A lot of ifs and buts. Whoa. Right, let's just turbo. Oh no, I don't want to go off the track. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. He seems to be able to take this corner really, really fast, which I don't, without having to slow down. We'll call for a referee there. There's something going on. Raises up a little bit here. Quite easy to get catapulted off. Risk some boost around that bit. And that's the bit where I always feel that I'm going to go off the track. Yeah, this is where he opens the gap, doesn't he? So I need to practice. I need to practice this bit. This is where he really opens up a huge, huge gap. Then I hit the boost here, and I should pull it back a bit. Check out the fastest lap when it goes down, because that's what I'm trying to beat here. So he's got 119.66 before. He's going to go over the line any moment now. He's done a... Yeah, he's still quicker. I'm doing 121s all the time. So I'm going to have to be a bit cavalier on a bit of this. Again, the drawbridge messes up for both of us. Hooray. Look, I've even done a little jump already. I think that's too slow. Oh, I don't know, though. I'm in the same sort of distance as him. Where's the square? Oh, God. If he was... Clonk. If he was doing it... Oh, yeah, I catapulted off there. So I'm getting slowly better. Maybe I could boost up the hill. I'm just very wary of sort of like traps, really. I think you meant the drawbridge, didn't you? That was the drawbridge was such a high angle. We would have gone super airborne. So I'm going to get relegated. But did I learn stuff? I learned a bit of stuff. I learned never to go into a sport like this ever. Thank goodness I called this blundering rather than whatever I could have called it. Perfect walkthrough. So this is the first. Oh, I've done it again. I've misread the track. No, I'm wrecked anyway. I've had a few beers. No, I haven't had any beers. A little boost. Yeah, perhaps so. A few taps. Oh dear. Who's gonna get relegated? Do you think? Who's gonna get relegated? Right, bad guy again. Oh dear, that was a season to forget. I think Hot Rod and Bad Guy have got illegal cars, and they should be looked at there for financial irregularities and docked 20 points each, so I can win the league. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, thank you, Neil. That's helpful. Brilliant. Next time, yes, definitely. That's a great sticker to send. Thank you, Neil. Okay, so it's an honourable relegation. That's quite right, Gumdio. So yes, promotion. I don't know where Hot Rod's being promoted to. He's already in Division 1. Perhaps he gets to race in Europe. And this is pretty much where we entered, isn't it, really? Me versus the Dodger and Big Ed. And last time I sort of like aced that, really. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, I mean, this is the same as the save state I've done before. So we've gone up, we've had a practice of Division 1, and we've gone back down to Division 2. So what we'll do then, we'll do one last league, see if I can get back up to Division 1, or at least hold where I am. But at least we haven't got, well, we got relegated once. I hope we don't get relegated to Division 3. But the difference between Division 3 and Division 4, the bottom divisions with the top divisions, is actually ridiculous. Now, obviously, I'm a little bit more tired this time. But let's go. Let's just jump straight in. Yeah, I should have saved in Division 1. But anyway, that's a part of the Blundering series. If I was doing an edited video, I certainly would have done. So that's what Blundering is all about, really. Okay. So I did it before. Can I do it again? It's unusual, isn't it, that it's the same people in each race again this time. It's random at who goes up and who goes down. Okay, right. Go, go, go. So, you know, if I can finish this in Division 1 again, that gives me time to practice. And then next Thursday, well, if the lag isn't too bad, we can get going. Right, so Thursday, hope you're having a good week. Haven't fallen off any mad roller coasters in your drag car. No, he's in the lead this time. He's taken a 6 metre lead. Don't really want him in the lead here, interfering with stuff. Yeah, you see, I think he's caused some. Oh, this is a problem. He's caused some damage to the car, and he's caused some damage to the car. He's hit us from behind. Oh my God, that was extremely unlucky. That was mental. He took us from behind there. Well, my word. Now the heat is on. The heat is on. This is going to be a bit challenging now. Obviously, he's a little bit sore what happened before. I need to get the car back straight again. I lost so much speed round there and took quite a bit of damage that this has caused a bit of an issue. Right, okay. Get on the outside of the bend. Maybe I can ease off the boost round here, close the distance and try and get lucky round the... The thing is, if I crash into him too much, because it's a bit... If I crash into him too much, it's a bit delicate on the car being wrecked or something. Right, so hopefully don't come back across this time. Get these jumps right. I mean, I was quite lucky he didn't pump me completely off the circuit that time. That's it. I think as long as we get a good landing here, I think, yeah. So the only thing that could possibly do us here is if the car wrecks itself. Taking some air over the double jumps, as we know. So this all... What sort of distance have we got on him? About 200 metres? Can I afford to do a slow last lap? Mind you though, if you go slow, suddenly it starts getting a bit more difficult. Yeah, as long as we don't do... Well, I don't want to tempt fate here. Slow down into that corner. I don't want to slow down too much because I've got the high jump after. Get to 200. Just about, I think. Just about. Ooh. Yeah, it's nothing like seeing like a big pillar of rock coming to meet your face. God, took damage on that bit there. Come on. Come on. 50.78. I don't know how that compares to last time. Could easily take a bit of... No, didn't get any damage there, which is good. So just one last corner, and it depends how much damage we take on this corner. So let's slow it right down, try and get as high into the corner as possible for the bounce. That's just about perfect. Right, this is it. The car's either going to get wrecked here or it isn't. Power it down, just about. And of course, that was a huge relief, that was. I mean, that lap 1, where he crashed into the back of us and caused that damage, we was lucky to get back on the track. I really thought I was off there. I really did. I really thought I was off. So, pretty much where we left it. 2 points there, 1 point there. Didn't get any fastest laps overall compared to last time, but that's not surprising because we was nursing a badly damaged car. Yeah, okay. Good. So the division into the whole thing. Next is the roller coaster. Right, I'm trying to remember what I did last time. What did I do last time? Okay, right. Hopefully he goes a little bit rubbish. We can hope. Thanks, Gumdio. It was a tremendous win. Thank you. So I've got 3 points already in the bag. I think probably you need about a minimum of 5 to stay up. Check out these engine sounds. On this, you can get the 48k version of Stunt Car Racer as well. It just, I think the engine sounds are a bit different. Come on. Look at all the holes up in the top of the frame. So we know this guy isn't is not scared to crash into me on purpose. Right, he's in the lead. I should probably let him get away and try and overtake him on the track like I did last time. My heart's in the mouth all the time. I'm too far over. I don't want to correct it in case I drive clean off. I mean, this bit you have to be extremely delicate. You want to go quicker to chase your opponent. And I think the computer's physics of his car is different to mine, to try and lull you into a false sense of security to go too quick. I mean, his road holding is absolutely amazing. Right, okay. Now, just hold with him. I think I got 10 points, didn't I, in the last time we did Division 2. Now, you always need a little bit of luck, really, because you never know quite how fast the opponent's going to go. Looks like he's going... Is he in an airplane? Where's he gone? He's turned into something from Tron or Skynet. Right, okay. Oh, I thought I was going to have traction quicker than and get quicker through the acceleration. Right, this is doable again. Need a bit of luck as we overtake here. Overtaking on the bend is very risky because I don't want to take any damage or get knocked off. That's very risky, Nick. On the outside. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, got him, but just by a small distance. Ease off the boost round here. Well, I just feathered it a little bit to try and get a bit of distance. Right, okay, so because I'm going to cross the line first, at least I'll have the at the moment at least, the fastest lap on the board. Unless he goes round and does anything quicker. Now, sometimes the game cheats, where you've got a fastest lap where you don't think you can get beaten. If your car wrecks it, it simulates the rest of the race and sometimes just gives the laps to the opponent as well. Right, 121.77. Let's be easy. Let's be easy round here. Being super cautious here, so he might risk it a bit more to try and catch some distance up. But we won't worry about that because this time. Okay. Okay, right, so forward it through here. Just stay on the track. I'm going to say this a lot in this Blundering series, I'm sure. But it seems like the one where there's the most... Oh, God. You only have to hit a bump wrong, and if you get catapulted in the air, then that's just tough. Right, so... 121.77 fastest lap. If I can improve on that, that'll make it very awkward for him to try and beat that. He says. but you know, computers cheat, don't they? Here we go through here. Accelerating along this cheese road. Could be an Edam cheese. As long as it doesn't melt, we should be okay. It's quite easy to get wheel spin when you're in some mozzarella cheese. Write that down in your notepads. Look, Nick's even doing jokes as he goes around dicing with death. Hooray! Okay. Those super chats might help for some hospital bills if this was in VR. 121.77. I think I did 120 last time when the last league, wasn't it? Something like that. Keep going. Well, I say keep going. I'm not going to stop, am I? Yeah, 121 again. That was slower than my first lap. So keep an eye on that. If it goes lower than... Yeah, he's not going to beat 121 on this lap. Mind you, he's massively caught up the distance again. Right, I'm about 50 metres ahead. What's 50 metres between friends? Yeah, it's going to be another close race, this. Got no rear view mirror, but who would risk checking their rear view mirror when this was going on? A nincompoop, that's who. Come on. Come a chameleon. Right, go. Let's try and increase this distance. Now, the crack across the top seems very small compared to normal, so obviously I've been saving the car a little bit. But that's no good if you drive off the track. What we don't want is in like the other race, where him coming up behind and knocking us off course and stuff, or putting pressure on that we don't need. Whoa! I thought I was going to lose it then. Good. I'll be good on a horse, wouldn't I? Whoa! Right, let's try and open this up a little bit. Open this up. This is lap 3 of 3. And this would probably, if we finish this with the fastest lap and the race win, the likelihood is, regardless of the other races, we'll stay in. We'll definitely stay in the league, and then depending on what happens on the other ones, we'll could get promoted. Turbo. Be good to get under the 121. Let's boost it all the way to the finish from here. Slipped under 1 minute 20. Yeah, it's not Stilton, that's for sure. Right, I'm catching up with the comments again. Learning makes you turn better. Well, it probably does. Yeah, yeah, good stuff. I like you lot. You're a good bunch of people. Right. Anyway, so I've got the fastest lap again, and I've raced wind. So you know, look at that. That's pretty special, isn't it? Big Ed is such a loser. I think he's going to get relegated. He's such a big head. Thanks, Francesco. So we zipped in there. So 2 races done, 2 wins and 2 laps. Okay, so now we've just got to have 2 races against Big... well, are we racing the Dodger or Big Ed? I think we've raced the Dodger, didn't we? That's it. I'm getting my people mixed up. Next time we're going to race Big Ed. Yeah, is that true, Neil? Oh, well, you know, I remember playing a lot of racing games back in the day where I seemed to lean backward and forward. My sister did it as well, where we thought if we leant backward and forward, it would help in a much better position. Right, high jump again. Let's hopefully don't, well, like the last guy, try and knock me off the course. So we're trying to gun now. We're trying to gun to promotion once again to Division 1. Then we'll save it. And then that'll open us up to next week, and it'll also give you a chance to do some sneaky practicing as well on the practice laps. Maybe not against an opponent, it'd be just like practicing like you would do in Formula 1. So it's very technical, this. Very technical. Now, if you haven't seen it already, we did put up a video. This is the wrong time to promote other videos, Nick, as you're heading towards this corner. But we did Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. Thank you very much. Right, it's got that out of the way. Now it's going to go around the corners. Right. First time I played that system. We're in the lead at the moment as we go through this green slimy. That looks a bit wonky. Is that just about okay? No, well, that was just about okay, but with nothing to spare. Right, okay, so we're in the lead then. We got a small lead from the start off. Bit slow there. Is he going to take that and come past? If he does it, let's boost it round here to try and prevent him from doing that, because we know there could be a problem later on. So speed down here, heavy on the brakes, brake, 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 wide into the corner, which is okay. Right, okay, it held it well there. It's really tough on that banked corner. I don't know if you played this game. On that bank corner, you have to turn really late on that, and you just feels like you're going to drive clean off. 52.85, that'll do us. It's good opening lap, I think, that. We know we want to get about 200 here. Was that too much? No, that looks about right, actually. And dead straight for a change. It wasn't perfect, but we got away with it. Okay. I always keep doing that ever so slightly too fast each time. Hi Tom, just managed to see your comment as I took one eye off the road. This is Division 2. We've already been up into Division 1 once this evening, but I got relegated quite fast, collecting no points, so I need to practice those laps, that is for sure. Those tracks. Lap 2. Too fast. Well, maybe it was perfect. That seems the best I've done that during the whole of the live stream. Right, take that corner there. 52.85 the higher, 51.68. So shade about 1.2 seconds off the thing. Okay, I hope you lot are going to track down this game now and just see how good you are on it, and you might be brilliant. Just how tricky it actually is. But I'm not saying it. I'll say this looks like plain sailing now for the rest of the lap. I didn't just say that. I didn't just say that at all. Just about okay again. It's all about meters, this game. It's all about meters, not parking meters. And I've only just taken a look up the top there of that thing that's wrecked. I think we're going to be okay, just about. But you do get very close to the wind on this. There we go. There we go. One corner to get around, and I think, despite the last race yet to go, I think we've got a great chance of promotion with great style. We've even got a chance of maxing it, really. 50.96. Okay. Okay. Right. So I was the race winner. Did we ever doubt it? And I had the fastest lap. Did you ever doubt that either? Right, so regardless... Oh, dear. Could I still lose this? Let's have a look. So the Big Ed's had one race. Yeah, if Big Ed wins the next race and then beats the Dodger on both the other races, then he will get promoted. There's no chance that I will get relegated. So we've got two scenarios now. One is I'll stay in this league. So I had made no progress from the start, but that's a bit of a lie. I did get some practice on Division 1. We got some experience there, and I didn't get relegated into Division 3. Or the other thing that will happen is I will win the league. Right, okay. Clean sweep in sight. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Thanks, Tom. I like that. Yeah, I think the game did drive a lot of people around the bend, Texie. So we got one... yeah, we've got two races left. First is Big Ed. Fastest lap 119.53. So we try and use that as a guide. Right, roller coaster. Roller coaster. Do do do. Right, okay. Right, one race. One race left, and then it's in the gods really. But if I win and still get promoted, that's possible as well. But the computer's not going to be that kind to me, is it? So last time I won the championship with 10 points. So far I've got 9 points. With one race left. And we're on the old custard track. It would help if he got off to a bad start, to be honest with you, but we seem to be okay on this stream at least, overtaking on the track. Gone off a few times, but nothing too serious. There we go, he's come right in front of me there, blocking the track. Right, brake. Well, we've gone right up his exhaust pipe if he had one. Come on, land first, Nicky. No, it's not going to make much of a difference. Just don't do anything silly, because even if I don't win, there's a great chance of a fastest lap on this. What's happened there? Right, okay, so it's all about the fastest lap, folks. I think we had what a time to have a keyboard failure. That was unbelievable. I think we had a keyboard failure last time. Oh my word. Right, so it's in the... It's in a bit of the lap. It's in a bit of the lap of the gods now. This. We need to get a fastest lap. Otherwise, yeah. Well, at least it happened on lap 1. Right. It could have broken it on Daley Thompson. So it's all about yeah. We're going to ease round. It's not about winning anymore. We're going to ease round and try and put myself in a position to try and get the fastest lap. So, you know. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting way to win the championship, if indeed that's what I do. Let's just move around here. So everything seems to be working again. If it's going to fail, you don't want it to be fouling on a corner, do you? Right, okay. What's happened? Oh my word. So we're having a bit of a nightmare now. We're having a bit of a nightmare. Oh, it was going so well. Right, okay. So worst case scenario, this is frustrating. Worst case scenario, we're going to get stay in the same league. We're going to have to keep our fingers crossed now, folks. Oh man, keep your fingers crossed. Okay, so we pretty much knew that was going to happen. Right. So this is the scenario. I've done all 4 races. Okay. Big Ed's got 3 points. If he beats the Dodger on both races, he will also have 9 points. Okay, and then it'll probably promote him because his name begins with the letter B and keep me in the same league. So we'll see what happens. So you're gonna have to pray to the gods on this one. There we go. There we go. And you know, sometimes you just can't keep a good guy down. Well, I'm gonna have to save this now, aren't I? We've done it. Despite that keyboard failure, I'll be against Hot Rod and WizKid, who are the best 2 people in the game. So there we go. That was week 2 of the Blundering. Thanks, Gumdio. I do like seeing a good trophy. Thank you to the super chats that come in. That helps. I can use that to upgrade my car. Now, the good thing, the way this has ended after the 3 seasons we did is, I can save this. Oh, thanks, Costado. That's wonderful. Thank you very much with that shocked hippo face. Hope that's not supposed to be me. So the good thing about this now is, because I can save it in Division 1, I can practice all week now on the tracks to learn them, and then we'll pick this back up from Division 1 next week. So I hope you've been watching the streams this week. Yesterday, if you missed it, we did a Commodore 64 stream, which worked quite well. It was less lag than on this one, it seems. So we'll be doing a 2-hour stream there. It's a Monday and Tuesday we'll be looking at, all about easing the stress for you, and then we'll be coming in. Now, it won't be one a Friday as of yet because, well, I've put in quite a few hours this time. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you haven't seen it yet, there was Super Mario 64 I reviewed on the Nintendo 64, which is quite a classic game. And Friday there was going to be the Friday chat. So thanks again. Let's save this before it all goes wrong. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.